All right, let's look at the homework 1.2, problem number 6. All right, it says this. A manager of a furniture factory finds that it costs $3,000 to manufacture 90 chairs in one day, and $400 to produce 290 chairs in one day. Right? So assuming that the cost function is a linear function, we want to find the formula for the cost. Right? So here, so we can think of it this way. So this is you can think of 3,000 as a C1, so cost 1, and the number of chairs, so it's going to be 90 is X1, and a 4,800, so that we can think of a C2, and this is going to be X2. All right, so we basically have 2 points. So 2 points would be, we probably want to put the X first. So it's a 90, comma, 3,000. Right, and also we have 290, comma, 4,800. Right. So we have a point, actually we have 2 points, and all we need is a slope, right? So slope M would be, right, so instead of Y we're going to use C, so it's going to be a C2 minus C1 over X2 minus X1, right? So in this case C2 is 4,800, so 4,800, and we subtract 3,000, so which is C1, right? And X2 is 290, and then we subtract the X1, which is 90. Right? So we're gonna get let's see, 1,800 divided by 200. So that will be equal to 9, right? So we have a slope 9. So the using the point slope form, we can write it as a C minus C1. C1 is 3,000, right? So 3,000 is equal to, right? Slope is 9 times quantity x minus x1, which is 90, right? And I'm going to actually go ahead and distribute the 9 to x and negative 90. So this is going to be equal to 9x minus 810. All right, then since we are looking for C, so I'm going to add 3,000. So that we can get rid of that. So it's going to be a C is equal to 9x, right, plus 2,000, and let's see, so it's we are adding that, so 2,190. All right, so let's type this in. All right, so let's see, we have, right, so we have 9x plus 2,190. Right, so is that, let's double check. Right, so that's what I have. So let's go ahead and check the answer. Right, submit for testing. All right, I came back and looks like we got the part A correctly, and let's find the graph. Alright, so y-intercept, or c-intercept I should say, is 2190. So 2190, so this is not it, and that's not it, right? So this looks right, and this looks okay, but this you have a negative slope here, and this one has a positive slope, so this should be the right answer, right? And then what is the slope of the graph? It's of course it's 9, right? Because we have 9x, right? So slope is 9. And what does it represent? So 9, right? So that's going to be a cost per chair, right? So it's going to be represents the cost of producing each additional chair. So that looks promising. Second one, operating the factory daily. That's not it. Represent not time. It represent number of chairs produced. No. So it's going to be the first one. All right. Y-intercept of the graph is 2,190. So we're going to have 2,190. All right. Then it represents the, let's see, it's not the number of cost, the fixed daily cost. All right. So that's this guy. All right. So let's check the answer. Submit for testing. All right, I came back and it looks like we have the correct picture and we have the slope correct and what it represents, and we got part C correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.